looking for the green off of turn number 4. There it is. Green is out. Our late model main event is underway as we head down into turn number 1. Goodrow looking for the advantage up on the outside. 3 wide for third momentarily as Burns had to back off the throttle. Murray and Arrenegado side by side. That's the battle for third with Charlie Rose getting a good run on the outside as Billy Goodrow finds himself half a car length ahead of Souza for first. Into 3 and 4 they go. Goodrow and Souza battling at the top of the field. Goodrow with a nose advantage over Souza down into 1. Lap after lap, Burns trying to squeeze in down underneath the 0-8 as Arrenegado is settled into the third spot, waiting for an opening, and off of turn number 4, Connor Souza finds himself setting the pace. Goodrow settles right up on his third. That opens up the outside lane, and here comes Arrenegado on the outside. Into 3 and 4 there we go. Burns still trying to sneak on the inside of Richie Murray. He won't let him as Arrenegado still gets a good run on the outside, trying to get Connor Souza for the lead. But Souza slides up the racetrack with him into 3 and 4. He still sets the pace. Murray a little bit loose going into the corner. That opens up the inside lane as he slides up the racetrack. Burns gets a good run down to the inside, takes over that 4th position. LeBrun trying to fill the hole down to the inside as they head down into 3. LeBrun and Murray wheel to wheel for the 5th spot as Burns finds himself in 4th with Souza and Arrenegado still setting the pace into turn 3. Deeper in the field, Jenison and Rose are side by side. That's the battle for 7th. Keep your eyes on Burns and that number 30. He is looking for some redemption as he battles with that 32 of Goodrow. Knocking on the door. Meanwhile, the 76 gets sideways through 1 and 2. Jenison goes around. Belcher gets underneath. Here comes the 22 of Serydynski trying to find the hole, and he runs out of racing room. Burns looking on the outside on Goodrow with LeBrun in there as well. Into 3 and 4 they go. Souza still sets the pace with LeBrun sliding behind the 32 of Goodrow. Here comes Rowdy Burns on the outside, has half a car length, making a full car length on Goodrow for third. Jacob takes over the 3rd spot, and here comes LeBrun down to the inside. He tries the bottom groove, and it works for him. Goodrow slides back to 5th. LeBrun up to 4th, Burns up to 3rd, Arrenegado looking for the lead down into 3. Souza trying to shut the door, but that bottom lane is open, and Arrenegado's coming on through. Into 1 and 2 they go. Souza still has a car length on the former champion as Burns settles in for 3rd. Into 3 and 4 they go. Arrenegado and Souza will to will. They touch. Arrenegado stuck to him like Elmer's glue, but Souza for the lead. Arrenegado settles back into 2nd with Burns on their tail. Down the back straightaway they go after some tough, hard, tight racing at the top. Vinnie trying to line up that 38. They come off of turn 4, and Arrenegado takes a look to the outside. While he does that, Burns slides in down low. They come off of turn number 2. Arrenegado up on the outside. Burns on the inside, chasing down the 38, down off of turn 4. Souza still sets the pace across the start-finish line. Burns have a car length behind Arrenegado for 2nd with LeBrun and Goodrow. Comfortably in 4th and 5th. Arrenegado takes a look to the outside. He's now even with Souza. Off of turn 4, cross flag given. 15 down, 15 to go. Down into 1 they go. We are at the halfway point. Arrenegado tries to make that outside lane work for him as they roll down the back straightaway. Burns settling into the 3rd spot as Souza sets the pace through the corners. They roll off of 4 down to the stripe, and Arrenegado gets a good run down into 1. Takes over the lead. Burns down on the inside. Squeezes underneath the 38. Souza back to 3rd as LeBrun takes that inside lane away, and he's up into the podium run. Arrenegado still sets the pace into 3 and 4. LeBrun and Souza for the moment we're side by side. LeBrun crosses up, takes that spot away. Smoke, heavy smoke out of the 50 of Duward, the 28 of Bo, and the 0 of Tracy involved as well. And we are slowed up for the first time tonight. And LeBrun and Rowdy Burns might have needed that as they were coming in hot and heavy on Vinnie Arrenegado. So we are slowed up. 17 laps are complete. Kevin Bowe has pit side as he and Mike Duwart got together, racing for position deep in the field. Bulldog looks him over off the corner. Green flag unfurls, and Burns on the outside jumps out front. What a run up top, and Rowdy sets the pace. Here comes Souza back to the inside of Arrenegado, looking to get back up into 2nd, but Vinnie hangs on to the outside as they hit turn number 3.
Souza and Arrenegado still side by side. Arrenegado overtaking Souza for that second spot. Luke LeBrun and Richie Murray get 2 good runs in and out off of turn number 4, but it's still Rowdy Burns setting the pace into turn number 1.
19 laps up on the board. Arrenegado sits second. Third is that 38 of Souza with the 27 of LeBrun knocking on the door. Up to 5th is Murray. 6th is a battle between Jenison and Goodrow down into turn 1.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and Burns and Arrenegado start to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Goodrow and Jenison still battle for 6th. Deeper in the field, it's Belcher and Tomassi for 10th into turn number 1.
They race side by side down in the corner. The 22 of Serydynski right there in tow as they roll down the back straightaway. LeBrun down to the inside of Souza. They slide off of turn number 4. Give that 3rd spot to the 27. Murray tried to fill the hole, but Souza shut it hard. He goes back after LeBrun down into 3.
Burns still sets the pace as LeBrun tries to break away from the 38 of Connor Souza. Here comes Richie Murray in the 08 black and green machine on the outside with Goodrow and Jenison still even Steven. Belcher and Serydynski touch into the back straightaway.
Off the corner they come. LeBrun sitting in that 3rd spot trying to chase down the top 2. Burns trying to prove something here tonight. 5 laps to go this time as they hit turn number 1. Rowdy Burns out front, pulling away from the 17 of Arrenegado, the 27 of LeBrun 3rd. Right now the battle is for 6th, the 32 of Bill Goodrow, the 22 of Mark Jenison working the outside as they hit turn number 1.
Into 3 and 4 goes Burns and Arrenegado. They still set the pace with Jenison, Goodrow, and Charlie Rose in a battle for 6th. Jenison overtakes it.
2 laps to go this time. This time it is for Jacob Burns, your leader, and dominating the latter half of this one, leading it down into turn number 3 as he has opened up a half a straightaway advantage over Vinnie Arrenegado. One more time around for the MJF plumbing and heating number 30 as he leads it off at turn number 2. The 08 of Richie Murray to the outside of Connor Souza. Checkered flag is out, and Rowdy Burns picks up the win. Arrenegado in for 2nd. 3rd going to the 27 of LeBrun, with Richie Murray just edging out Connor Souza for 4th. Jacob Burns rolling down to the start-finish line with a checkered flag in his hand, a feeling of redemption here this evening. A great run for Vinnie Arrenegado finishing 2nd. Luke LeBrun coming home 3rd.
Do I want to go out? You think I want to go out? Of course I want to go out!
Ron Loro, his car owner, his uncle, coming down to congratulate him. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, back in late model victory lane, Jacob Rowdy Burns.
Hey, Jake, you ready? Kick in the face. Oh, God.
Jake, congratulations. Last week was a heartbreaker. Tonight, a little redemption. You got to feel real good about this run tonight.
Oh yeah, we just saved the end of the race last race. I mean, we were gone, and we just saved and saved and saved, and the tires were still good for this race.
You got that run on the outside around Vinnie on the restart, and you never looked back. This car, over the past few weeks, has been very, very strong.
Oh yeah, the outside was where to be tonight. I mean, the inside was a little bit too loose. We moved it up a half a groove, and it was perfect.
I know you got some people you want to thank. You've had a lot of support here.
Huge thanks to my spotter for spilling into Larry. A huge thanks to my uncle, all our sponsors, Seekonk Speedway for putting on a good show. And my crew chief, Mike Vanessa.
All right, this was supposed to happen last week. It was Ron's birthday, but I'm getting out of the way. If Rowdy won, he got to smash the cake in Ron Loro's face. And Ron said, we'll do it next week.